In the domain of royalty, where love stories and fairy tales are intertwined, Princess Beatrice is distressed because Eduardo has filed for divorce as a result of the tension that Meghan has produced. It appears that Princess Beatrice is currently experiencing a shroud of grief. Regarding the British monarchy, the headline, Divorce, Princess Beatrice sad as Eduardo files for divorce due to tension caused by Meghan, discloses a story of marital turmoil and familial discord that has occurred within the establishment. However, before we proceed, ensure that you have subscribed to the channel and that the notification bell is turned on. As Princess Beatrice navigates the instability of her marriage, we dive into the complexities of their relationship, the impact of external demands, and the sorrow she experiences as a result of these things in this video. Her marriage to Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi appeared to bring Princess Beatrice, who was renowned for her grace and elegance, a sense of fulfillment. The coupling of these two individuals was regarded as a representation of love and hope inside the royal family. The tensions, on the other hand, were building up behind the scenes, and they were being worsened by other factors that would eventually put their relationship under such strain that it would eventually deteriorate. Since joining the royal family, Meghan Markle, who is now known as the Duchess of Sussex, has been a figure who has generated a lot of controversy. A storm of media investigation and popular intrigue accompanied her entry into the fold, which brought about the aforementioned phenomenon. The marriage of Princess Beatrice was ultimately dissolved as a result of the problems that were brought about by Meghan's presence as well as her relationships with other members of the royal family. Individuals who are members of the royal family are subjected to a significant amount of public scrutiny and expectation. A significant amount of pressure can be placed on personal relationships as a result of the persistent attention from the media and the gravitational pull of tradition. As a result of the perceived friction that Meghan's presence in the royal family produced, the marriage of Princess Beatrice and Eduardo, which was already under close scrutiny, encountered further problems. Beatrice, the princess, is not an exception to the rule that the breakdown of a marriage is a very personal and traumatic experience. She has been left hurt and disappointed as she struggles to come to terms with the loss of a future that was once full of promise. The news that Eduardo has filed for divorce has left her. Her sorrow has been made more complicated by the presence of additional elements, which has led her to wonder about the real reasons behind the dissolution of their marriage. It is possible for family dynamics to be complicated in any environment, however, within the royal family, these dynamics are amplified. Attempts have been made to test the relationships that exist between members of the family as a result of the stresses that have been produced by external forces such as Meghan's introduction into the family and the following repercussions. Due to the fact that the ramifications of these tensions are reverberating through her personal life, Princess Beatrice finds herself caught in the crossfire. Tradition and procedure are deeply ingrained in the British monarchy, which can make it difficult for individuals to develop meaningful relationships with one another. Members of the royal family may have limited opportunities for personal satisfaction and fulfillment due to the responsibilities of their duties and the expectations that are put upon them. This framework presents a number of obstacles for individuals who live inside the boundaries of royal tradition, and Princess Beatrice's struggle within it highlights these challenges. Beatrice, Princess of Wales, has made a request for solitude and understanding during this trying time, as she is currently going through a very public experience. The sorrow and emotional toll of a failing marriage might be further exacerbated by the intensive scrutiny of the media because of the public's unquenchable thirst for specifics. As she navigates the difficulties of her personal life away from the limelight, this is an appeal for compassion and respect on her part. Princess Beatrice's journey does not come to an end here, despite the considerable suffering that comes with the divorce. As is the case with countless other people who have encountered comparable difficulties, she must discover the fortitude to recover and move on with her life. She will be able to reconstruct her life beyond the limitations of a bad marriage with the assistance of the support of loved ones, the counsel of professionals, and the passage of time. It is important to remember that we all possess the capacity for resilience, and the story of Princess Beatrice serves as a reminder of this. She is going to triumph over the difficulties she is confronted with, emerging from them more powerful and more experienced than before, despite the anguish and the burden of expectations. Her experience will serve as an inspiration to others who have been through the anguish of suffering through the breakdown of a marriage, even though the path to personal fulfillment may be difficult.